Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Fabric 6. We're back on the server, of course. Some things have moved around. I already did catch the creepy statue over here. There is still another statue on the loose. As for the backstory to... that may have been the statue that I was looking for, but it's very creepy. What was I going to say? Last episode, we tried to make some more progress towards our inevitable goal of... I'm not sure, really. I don't really know what our goal was, but we're trying to get to it. I really don't know what our goal was. Was it like a quantum tank? Is that what we're trying to get? It was partly what we're trying to get. I think we were looking at getting iridium for it and that sort of thing. And iridium, that's sort of what we were working on towards the end of the episode. From memory, I could be wrong, but that's roughly what I was thinking. And to get your hands on it, there's a few ways. One way is obviously by getting the ores, and now you can find the ores. There's about 10 per chunk. That's pretty much it. 10 per chunk. You got to get down to Y16, and then below that, you may find some. And that's pretty unlikely, right? Honestly, though, if they reckon that it's in every chunk, there's going to be 10. If I clear a whole chunk, I'm guaranteed 10. Which means, in theory, all I need is a way to clear a chunk as fast as humanly possible. Sadly, there's not like a traditional quarry in this mod pack. Now, you can get, or at least that I know of, now you can get these ores from a quarry, specifically from the electric quarry, but it's a 5% chance, and this thing runs for 30 seconds, and we would also need a titanium drill and a lot of power. Not too feasible, or at least I thought it could be, but it's probably not going to be. We also made a vacuum freezer, that goes over there. So, you may be wondering, what is the idea? Well, the current idea is going to come from 3-Walled Box on the previous video, who said UU matter, because we can make iridium using, what's this, 6 UU matter and a piece of stone. Stone's easy to get. UU matter is a little bit trickier. Now, to get UU matter, I hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly. I know it's UU, but like saying it quickly and being unable to enunciate the right spots. You know what I mean? UU matter. You know what I mean? All right. Double U matter. Huh? W matter. Ever think about that? You get this stuff from a matter fabricator. So this in itself is probably pretty expensive. But you get this guy, you give him some power, and then you also give him scrap. Now, what is scrap? Well, we've had some before from quest rewards. Here it is, scrap. And you get scrap boxes from scrap. But the scrap itself comes from a recycler. Takes your unwanted materials and recycles it into scrap. So what you would do is you'd chuck pretty much just cobble or anything you can get infinite of into this recycler, and you get goodies. Now, there is this guy as well, the recycler from Industrial Revolution. Now, if I right-click this guy, there's no recipe. Like, it doesn't tell me that you get anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's no recipe here to get stuff. And if we right-click the recycler from Tech Reborn, the mod that we are probably going to use, it also doesn't have a recipe, so it may work. We may be able to use this recycler. Now, is there a reason to? I'm not sure, but we could give it a shot, I guess. Actually, it may say in the quest book. Vanilla upgrades, sawmill furnace, this guy here, rancher, farmers, all that sort of stuff. None of these are recyclers, obviously, which is a little bit odd. Condenser, smelter, we've got the infusers down there. So it's sort of like recyclers just sort of slapped on the side, you know what I mean? It's just a little bonus option, I guess. So we'll probably craft that and we'll give it a shot. And, I mean, that's going to be the goal at the moment, is to get our hands on iridium. Hopefully through a matter fabricator. What's a matter, baby? Nothing. What's the matter with you? There's a joke there somewhere. There's definitely a joke to be made. All right, plenty of rewards. Beautiful. So, right. Where do we begin? Brilliant question. Well, first things first, let's create the recipe for the matter fabricator and see if we can craft it, right? See what we need to actually make the thing. It should be achievable. We have the extractors auto craftable, and that is it. So we're going to need Lapatronic energy orb, industrial machine frames, and energy flow chips. Now, energy flow chips. Okay, here we go. They will need Lapatron crystals, so that's different to the Lapatron energy orb. And an iridium alloy plate. Iridium. So I need to find some iridium to begin with. All right. By the way, I just want to say I'm still not certain on this. You know what I mean? Like, I still feel like we may end up doing something different. The only other thing I'm thinking of is using create mod to like clear a chunk. But I don't really know how quick it is or how quick it can be. But it's an option. It does exist. It is an option. And you can make the things massive and you can clear quite a lot of space. Anyhow, what do we have? We have the orb. We have that thing. What's this plate? We're probably not going to use that for a while, so we'll put that away for now. That's fine. Okay, so I think what I want is the Lapotron crystal. Yep, there we go. Now we've got none of these ingredients. We'll need an energy crystal, lazurite, and industrial circuits. This is ridiculous. We need an assembling machine with silicon plates and synthesized redstone. I think we've gone down quite a rabbit hole here. Synthesized redstone crystals are in a chemical reactor with diamond and redstone. And then the chemical reactor, we can almost craft, but I also need a compressor, which we can craft. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, all right. It's, you know, it's not too inconceivable, if you will. We're going to need... Oh. Can you please... Yep. We're going to need a bigger boat, though. Oh, okay. What do I do here? Do I head this way? I know we've got some connections here, but I don't think they're the right connections. I think they connected there, maybe. And then this one goes somewhere else. All right, here's what I will say. If we grab cardboard boxes, 2 of them specifically, what I can do is I can take a full pattern provider. I can pick him up. And, oh, I didn't actually want to break that guy. But I can place him under here, right? And like, that's something we can do. So this guy here that has something in him, we can place him there, remove this, and he's full of all the stuff, and now he's under there. And that's just like a little bit of a, I don't know, way to get more out of our area. Now, the downside with our whole setup currently is that I think we're going to run out of room if I do that. Like, this guy's at 24 channels. When I connect this, he's going to go up to like 29. Assuming these craft. So for example, I place this guy here so they all connect. That should be fine. And this should be at like 29. So we can only do that 3 more times. But we can. You know what I mean? And now we've got like this whole thing empty, right? So we can do that for the rest of them as well. That's sort of just, I guess, what I was thinking there is a little bit of a way to get more out of our area. Yeah, sorry. I'm sort of procrastinating a bit because I don't want to have to even begin with whatever this monstrosity of a mission is. But we'll give it a shot. Okay, so I believe we ordered the chemical reactor. We ordered the assembling machine, right? If I search assembling... No, we didn't. Okay, let's get that recipe. Okay, so we have all of that stuff. Brilliant. That's really good. That's great. Let's go ahead and chuck this guy in here. Let me also sort my inventory. I think that's going to just pay off mentally when we look at our inventory. So the assembling machine, we can order that. I know I need one, so let's go ahead and order one of those. We also need that chemical reactor. So I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and order one of those as well. Brilliant. They'll be processing in the background this whole episode. All right, next up, what do we do? Lapotron. Let's search Lapotron. If I attempt to order this, what bits are we missing? We're still missing the plates and the circuits. So let's go ahead and consult this guy. Oh, also I placed the wrong recipe somewhere. And it's probably in the thing under there, isn't it? Because like some of these things, like this guy isn't an assembling machine, right? And so is this guy. And I've just like placed these things in here. You cost that. That's fine. Okay, hold on. All right, let's try this again. Let's go for this circuit here. So that's going to use platinum. Oh, we don't have platinum, do we? Platinum. What's this? Silver platinum. Okay, silver plate. Sorry, we do have a little bit of platinum dust. It looks like this is the platinum plate we'll be using. It does appear to be the one that we're after. So we'll add it as a recipe. Obviously, I need to actually get the stuff for the thing, which is a little bit of a nightmare, but we can add it into our compressor machine, so that's actually not too bad. There's the lazurite plate as well. Exact same setup here, so we'll go ahead and grab our patterns. This is what our episodes just become. It's just me like putting patterns into machines, especially when we do these massive crafts. Those machines are actually done though at tech. Assembling machine. and chemical reactor. We can actually go and place these down if we would like. Maybe I'll get rid of some of these ingredients. And by some of them, I mean that one. All right, so, oh God. Where do we even put these machines? You know what? We have cleared quite a bit of space inside our little factory here. Like, we've got 2 empty spots right here with empty pattern providers below them. Why not? Why shouldn't I just slap both of these down? Let's go ahead and grab some spirited ender gates here. Can I get 2 of them? Brilliant. Slap those there. How cool is that? So what we can do next is pick this guy up. All right, so the chemical reactor, I believe, makes this guy here. And then I think the rest of it's actually handled by this guy here, if I can actually somehow reach him. Hold on. There we go. You get made there, right? In the assembling machine? Yes, awesome. What was the other recipe? I swear there was another recipe that was in the assembling machine. Or is it just like it can be in the assembling machine? Yeah, okay. So we can either do this whole recipe or we do this and we get 1. Industrial circuit and all that stuff. The industrial circuit would use platinum, which would use all that. I think I prefer this recipe, believe it or not. So, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I think we're fine. I think we're good. All right, we'll put the rest of the stuff over here. Oh, God. I hope this episode goes well. I hope we get, like, some decent progress done in this massive task we have. Okay. What should I try to do? Should I go Matter Fabricator and see, like, what it wants me to do next? I think so. So we've already got these automated. We don't have the iridium alloy, so let's go ahead and try to track that one down. See, the iridium alloy needs an implosion compressor and iridium alloy ingots and obviously TNT for that as well. And we're probably going to do this recipe. We could get away with end crystal, to be honest. But I think TNT may just be easier because we can make gas tiers too. We'll just do this recipe. Why not? I think it's just simpler. So let's go ahead and automate all these ingredients. So get the TNT, get the iridium alloy. The only thing we need here is actually the iridium ingots, which obviously, apparently we're going to have to go mining. And I'm wondering if we're using so much iridium that it might just be better to just mine a stack. You know what I mean? Like, or just mine what we would have needed anyway. But we'll see what happens. We've got everything for that guy as well. And then finally, oh no, we already got the plate recipe. All right, beautiful. We've got pretty much everything. So we'll go chuck them down here. See what that does to the flow of things. So you go there, you go there, you go there. Go in here. Implosion compressor. We need some rubber. I think that's fine. I believe we've got some in the machine already, although I will obviously put some more logs in there. As for why I haven't automated this machine, I don't know either. Does that mean I'm going to? Nope. The answer is nope. All right, so we've got rubber now. Let's go implosion. Order one of these guys, and that'll be on its way. Beautiful. Okay. So implosion guy's done. This guy's done. That guy's done. The iridium plate will go in there, so that'll be done too. I think we've got recipes for all this stuff. Maybe not that. I'm not sure. But let's go back to the matter fabricator and see what it wants from us. So, yeah, we do need the energy orb recipe, it looks like, and lazurite dust. So we'll go in here. The energy orb. Do we really not have that recipe? It claims that we don't, but, oh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. I want to make a recipe for it. Go here, put the orb in. Yeah, okay. I'm sure we can arrange that. And then we still need the dust. Whatever that dust was going to be. If I search dust, we see every dust imaginable, and we cannot find what we're after. But that's fine. Well, it was actually Laz something. Yeah. This stuff here. Lazurite dust. And we can actually get that from lapis in a grinder. So I think we've actually got some lapis. We'll get rid of the water. We'll actually spin this around to be that recipe there. And that should work phenomenally. And I think that's all we want there. This plate is done in the machine that we just made. Hold on. Implosion. There's so much happening here. Where can I place this guy? Surely we've made another machine redundant recently. I think solid infuser, fluid infuser. We don't use these anymore, which means I can pick them up, right? So I'll pick them up. Well, why not? I know it's sort of nostalgic to leave this stuff here, but we don't need it there. So, you know, when in Rome, pick up your stuff. It's a classic tale. A tale as old as time itself. What I'll do next is I'll pick this guy up. Oh, no, I'm not allowed. No, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I dropped my things. Oh, but they're in there as well. What an annoying spot to drop your stuff. Wow. And there's just cables all around the walls. Because the person who made this didn't think of putting a way in. Oh my god. What am I even looking for? Pattern provider. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. We can make this work. Hold on. Alright, well I got the thing. It didn't really solve our problem. It's... You know what? Hold on. And... Fixed. Problem solved. Crises averted. So what I was thinking was... We turn this guy back into an actual thing. We slap him there. And now he's just as good as everything else. He's ready to go. We place the implosion guy. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple stuff. Let's go Spirited. This guy here. Slap him on the front. Nice. Obviously, we want to put the recipe in. So that'll be this recipe here. And then what do we have? We've got the orb, which is crafting. And we've got the dust, which is going in the grinder. So everything's coming together. You get the crafting. And then we don't have a... an elevator here, but that's fine. Run up here. And... Industrial grinder will receive this guy. There. Beautiful. Okay, so... let's try this again. Back to the matter fabricator. Click next. What does he want? So obviously there's the iridium. There's going to be platinum as well. So I thought we had a solution for platinum, but I guess we didn't. So we'll go platinum ingot. We'll bookmark that guy. Rubber, obviously, that's easy. The industrial machine frame, which we've got here. And, still glowstone. I forgot to automate that. I say I forgot to, like, it's just I'll do it quickly. But I don't actually remember what our plan was. But that honestly doesn't seem too bad. All the stuff that we need here. We may be able to speedrun a lot of this, hopefully. Okay, platinum. We have an option of smelting platinum dust. We have an option of freezing platinum hot ingot. We'll keep it there in case it's a good recipe. We can heat exchange another hot fluid, or hot ingot, sorry. Yeah, so we could freeze the hot ingot in our vacuum freezer, because we do have one of those. And then just smelting. Okay, so the dust is obviously the most appealing option here. And how do we get it? We can get it from UU matter. We can get it from small piles of platinum dust. And so on. Which we probably should bookmark, because I'm sure there's a way to get those. We can also get it from sheldonite ore. Alright. Or iridium. Okay, so you can get it from iridium as well. So and it looks guaranteed. Oh, but you need sodium persulfate if you want that. Okay. Alright. But that, not a bad idea, because we need 8 of this anyway. So like, but we need 20 of the ingots. Yeah, we'll see. You can get it from scrap. You can obviously get it from grinding up the ingots. And that's pretty much it. Okay, obviously UU matter, but we're not there yet. Or wolfrarium and beryllium, of course. Okay, so. The hot ingot. How do we get our hands on that? It's platinum dust in it. Alright, platinum dust in a blast furnace. I get you. I see what you're talking about. So what we want to look at is small platinum and platinum tiny. So small platinum dust we get from iridium, of course. Or from the heart of the sea. We'll bookmark it. But it's an option. And obviously like the scrap. Heart of the sea. We can get that from a conduit. Or from a villager trading. Okay. Platinum tiny dust. Alright. An electrolyzer with this purified platinum sulfuric solution. Or an unpacker. You know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing that we've got to get our dust from the whatchamacallit. From the ore in an industrial grinder. With with water. Oh, but that's if we get sheldonite. Can be found in the end. Okay. End sheldonite ore at like Y40. Okay. Is that what we should do? Should we go have a look for that? I was going to try to do the other platinum option, but if we can, I guess, grab some sheldonite. What's the ratio there? What are we looking at? 0.00. And then the number starts coming in. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Is there a thing in Tech Reborn that says like what I should be doing here? You know what I mean? Assembling machine. We'll grab all this stuff. Helium plasma, tungsten steel, beryllium, iridium reflectors, of course. Of course. Okay. Advanced alloys. I'm just trying to see if there's like a a better option here. Recycler to scrap. Scrap to matter fabricator. Scrap boxinator. Okay. Alright. Okay, so the verdict is I still don't really know. I don't know what our best plan is. Let's look for the sorry, 1 second. Let's look for the platinum dust from the industrial grinder from the iridium. I think this is our choice. We want to get the iridium. We'll also need sodium persulfate. And that is going to cost us compressed air and sodium sulfide in a chemical reactor. Compressed air, sodium sulfide. Compressed air, it does not tell you. You would have to get lucky. Oh no, here we go. We're lucky. Blast furnace with quartz and carbon. Okay. Because like, look, it's showing me like empty cells and stuff. It doesn't, it shows you every cell recipe. We got lucky here. If I look at the sulfide cell recipe, like it's still not telling us, you know what I mean? Like you literally just have to get lucky. So what's it called? Sodium sulfide. So sulfur, sodium sulfide. All right, well, I'll hopefully be back with some sodium sulfide recipe if I can hunt it down. Okay, the sulfur cell. Oh, okay, hold on. We need to get these recipes ready. They sort of tell you, it sort of redirects to what you want. Glowstone dust and empty cell. That's probably what we're gonna do. Now, obviously we need to automate glowstone dust, but it's fine. We'll get there. And I actually want the sulfur cell to be the main attraction of this recipe. Next, we need the sodium cell. This one, of course, being this recipe here. The industrial electrolyzer, of course, with, what do you reckon, clay dust? That doesn't seem too bad. Maybe, oh, and it comes with sodium as well. Either one of these. Let's do the lazulite, because that's just like, what you mean. Oh, actually, we've got clay as well, though. Yeah, we'll probably do this recipe. And we obviously want our, what is it? Sodium at the top. This is horrible. Like, you guys are buckled in for this one. Let me tell you. What is clay dust? Clay dust is ground up dust. Or ground up clay, sorry. That's fine. We can arrange for that. Let's go patterns again. Chuck another 10 in. Empty cell, of course, is just tin. That's nice and easy. And then, yeah, and then the electrolyzer, because we don't have that, right? Oh, we do have an industrial electrolyzer there. Did we actually make one though? Implosion compressor, grinder, all that stuff. Chemical reactor assembly machine. No, it doesn't look like we made one. So, what do we use it for then? Surely that means it's used in something, right? Ah, it's used in the industrial grinder. All right, cool. Let's order one. Get one built up for us. Beautiful, beautiful. That guy's probably gonna go right here, by the way, where this smelter previously was, which. Okay, yeah. Look, it wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. Okay, I'll be the first to admit. But it's fine. It's fine. You're fine there. Realistically, we probably want to do like that, just to stop the, fire and stuff. But it's good. All's good. We'll instantly just make a mess. Here we go. Pattern provider. Got one of you. You're going to go there. And you're going to receive the electrolyzer on top. Boom. Very nice. Let's get spirited. Yep. Grab one of these guys. These spirited things are very much overkill. But it's just sort of like, meh. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not make them? Spirited. Yep. Order me the goodie. That shouldn't take too long. Get these. Grab one. Excellent. Okay, and what do we get from this? We get some refined iron and some scrap boxes. Nice. We'll use that later. Okay, so we also obviously want to pick this guy up because we're jumping into this guy. The industrial electrolyzer will be making us our sodium using clay dust. Yeah. Is that what we did? Sodium, industrial electrolyzer, clay dust. Yep. And then what? Helium cell. What's that guy? The sulfur cell. is done in the industrial centrifuge. Okay, so the industrial centrifuge we we don't have? Oh, okay. Well, is there another way? Surely there's another way. Electrolyzer. Sulfuric acid. We don't have sulfuric acid. I see the problem now. Sulfur, sulfur cell, sulfur. Candy machine. Either way, we need a new machine, right? Okay. I mean, yeah. That's fine. Let's, yeah. Industrial centrifuge, of course. Centrifuge. We don't even have one. Can I order all the bits? It says we can. I will need some more rubber, but once again, I know a guy. We can arrange such an event. Great, honestly, just... That's good. Alright, I think we've got all the bits. Beautiful. Industrial centrifuge. So this guy... I don't actually know where this guy will go, because I think everything here is currently, like, has a pretty good use. Alloy smelter's obviously used. The rolling machine, I assume, is used. Biomass generator. This stuff's not used, but, like, you know. Oh, that's what the recycler does. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I mean, I can obviously place it somewhere else. Are these multi-blocks? Oh. Oh, okay. This guy's not. No, is he? The industrial electrolyzer? He looks like he's fine, right? Yeah, he looks okay. But this guy is the implosion compressor. So I can pick this guy up. He can't go here anyway. Is the centrifuge one of those as well? No, okay, so the centrifuge can go here. Right? There he goes. What about these things? The assembly machine and the chemical... Yeah, they're fine. Okay, beautiful. That worked. Now, you know what that means. We get to build ourselves another multi-block. Alright. Let's go. How long has this episode been? 30 minutes. This feels like it's been the most effective 30 minutes in terms of just like non-stop doing things with nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? Like, we've placed a few blocks down that represent machines, but like... I don't know. Nothing looks good. You know what it will be, though? It'll be another thumbnail with a multi-block. Down here on Multi-Block Avenue. Alright. Place him down. Let's see. He's not even showing. Oh, he's like the opposite. Okay. Alright, I see. That's not annoying at all. So I think he goes here. And we toggle that on. Okay, it looks like he needs to go back one. That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Place this here. Toggle the multi-block on. Alright, we can arrange this. This can take place. So all of these blocks, casings, specifically these advanced machine casings, we need 9 plus 8, we need 17. Plus 9, we need 26. Is that correct? Guess we'll find out. 26. Is there one in the middle? There is. Okay. I think that might make sense. You know what I've realized as well? We're probably going to automate the rubber because I'm very annoyed of doing what I'm doing currently. It's not that big of a deal, but it kind of is. Okay, how do we do that? Our main issue down here is the cabling and just how this works. Like, looking in here, even if I was on the right side of this pipe, which I'm sure I can, you know, make happen somehow. If we come all the way over here. Yep, excellent. One second. Like, what is this? It's very, very filled up. We've got a P2P here that's carrying 8 on E34D, okay? E34D. Let's go see what that one is. E34D. So that's this guy. He's only carrying 8. So we can jump off of that P2P, and that is the yellow. So I've got my dank on me that has yellow stuff in it. So we can go ahead and swap that guy out in preparation. We can grab another P2P. And we can do that if we so choose. That's an option. So we probably will do that. I guess we'll have to find out. Let's go here and search cable. Grab out a stack. And let's see if we can somehow put this together. So I don't even know where we're trying to get. Let's dig below the guy over here. So this is the extractor. He's got this here. Where's this go? So can I not just latch up onto this? Hold on. We do have 7 of 8 right here. So assuming that the P2P that exists, which I think's right under this, we should be able to do it. Let's go consult the P2P. The P2P is this guy here, I think. He's carrying 16 on 62 C2. So let's have a look. 62 C2. 62 C2. This guy here, he's only carrying 16. So yeah, we can do that actually. That's going to make things even easier. We can just jump onto it. So we can remove all that stuff. We can actually go ahead and put this guy away if we want. And all I need to do is break this and place a pattern provider there. And then the whole thing is genuinely, it's good to go. So we'll select this guy, chuck him there. So this guy is going to receive the recipe to make rubber. So we'll go rubber. I think I'm just going to do like the, whatchamacallit, the logs still, because obviously we've got them auto farmed, so it's just easier to do, but we can chuck that guy in there. And so now, if I search for case, and we click on advanced machine casing, and I attempt to order 27 of this, no, I've got to go count again. What was it? It was 9 at the top and bottom, so that's 18, plus 7. So yeah, 26, right? Is that how that works? No, that's not how that works. Yeah, that is how that works. I don't know. I think it is 26. I definitely didn't manually count that, so 26. What are we missing? We're missing glowstone. Okay, beautiful. This is really, really, really good because I'm forced to solve our glowstone issue. How do we get glowstone? I think we're going to be doing the small pile of glowstone to get a hold of it, but I'll have a look through it just in case. There's pervaded netherrack. If this exists, which it doesn't look like it does, we would be able to farm that, but it doesn't. Unlucky. There's obviously shroom lights and glowberries. Oh, actually, no, that's for the wrong bit. Sorry. Let's go glowstone. Grab this recipe. Make sure we bookmark it. So what else is there? Obviously, there's like, yeah, there is the shroom lights and the glowberries. Those are in the centrifuges. So I'll bookmark both of these because we may be able to farm them. Then that solves that problem. There's scrap, of course. Item crushing. We can get them from, witches and stuff. Trading. And then more smelting of this stuff. And that does appear to be it. Or cinder flower and potion of night vision, but like that's probably not going to happen. Or there's also the mana infuser. So, shroom lights. How do we get them? Okay, you can put glowstone into them to get them. Okay, or obviously they spawn naturally. And that seems to be the extent. There's glowberries. These, you find them as well in like lit caves, I'm pretty sure. Oh, or you can soulfire sweet berries. So if I just search glow, what do we have? We do have glowberries. I do want to try in a botany pot. Because the botany pot doesn't tell me every recipe available. And like, surely there is some. Let's search brick. Can I order bricks? I can. I would like, oh, can I? Oh, a little bit laggy, but I guess that's fine. We'll pretend it wasn't. And then we'll go terracotta. Yeah, I've only got 4. I think I need just 1 terracotta. Hold on. Clay, please. Oh, you know what? Let's do 100 clay. All right, so the berry goes in, and it needs soil to grow. I'm going to try with just dirt. I know, crazy. But we'll give it a shot. Do you want dirt? Oh my, it does. That's going to grow. That's genuinely phenomenal. So what we'll do is we'll chuck this on top of our base, and that will be glowstone fully automated, as far as I can tell. Assuming I can make it up here. So we've got these things hooked up. This guy has a cable connecting here. And if it will let me, I'll just place it right next to it, maybe. Is that going to be is that a problem? It could be. Does it need to be placed over here? No. Does it matter? Not really. Are we going to do it anyway? Yeah. So that will go there. I can't open my system. Are we out of power? That guy's online. What have I done? Have I done something? The terminal exists. I've got it. I'm pressing the button. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll do it. Whatever that was, we'll do it. Okay. Let's try this again now. So the aluminum barrels I'm still a pretty big fan of, at least until we get these better barrels. So we'll order that. Get that guy hooked up, I guess. Did I fall down here intentionally? I don't really recall what we were doing, but we were heading over here at least. So I'll break that guy there. Oh, I was trying to make like just hoppers and stuff, wasn't I? Maybe. That'll go there. We'll do the same hopper thing. I know you can use a pipe, but for the sake of symmetry and whatnot, we'll just do this. So you're going to go there. You're going to have glowberries in you. That'll go there. That'll go there. I will need another glowberry. And this will be slow to begin with, but once again, over time, it's going to pay off massively because we're not really using, or at least I don't think we're going to be using that much that often. So it'll just be nice to have infinite of it. And can we lock this? Why do I feel like there was a way to lock it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So I'm going to make sure both of these are locked. Beautiful. And then of course, I'm going to pick this guy up. I'm going to search storage bus. I really need to hope that this works. Part of me thinks that it won't. But of course we will try. The reason I say it won't is because the cabling in my base this has been like the worst cabling that we've had ever in terms of just like base organization, because all of the machines are so close and there was create stuff in the middle. It's just so messy. It's honestly horrible. Why is this not made? What are we waiting on? Did I break that? Is that what you're mad about? Oh yeah, I've broken. Oh yeah, there was a cogwheel there, wasn't there? Yeah, hold on. Cogwheel. I think it was just a little one. Yeah, there you go. Good on you. So that will be you. Let's go storage bus. Okay. Grab you. We've got the cables. Excellent. That's good. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. Voila. Ta-da! All right, sweet. So that should continue as it is. What we will do is we have the centrifuge here. Obviously, we have the recipes underneath. We are going to create the recipe for glowstone using an industrial centrifuge and 32 of them for 2. All right, I didn't realize it was that bad of a deal, but I mean, we can still do it. And we want to specify that we are after the glowstone. There we go. What a phenomenal deal. Definitely worth it. Genuinely though, it probably is worth it. Like, just to be completely honest with you. Overclocker. Let's do 24 of these. Is that a good idea? What do we need? Tin. Really? Oh, that's scary. Are we actually out of tin? Yeah, we're actually out of tin. All right, I'm gonna grab a stack out, and we'll make a data card just for tin to sort that issue. Because we've got backup tin, right? Yep. First of all, we've got, and then in here, I'm guessing, yeah, we're pretty much out of tin. Right? Yeah. Why is there no tin at the top? Like, why is our first tin down here? Surely we had like a bookmark tin. It's fine. It's fine. So let's go here. Let's go data card. Honestly, there may be a data card already that's like waiting for some tin, but it's fine. Or that has tin in it. Sorry, but we'll do that. So you'll get ridden, and in the meantime, I will collect. Hold on. Sort my inventory and grab out stone. We don't have much stone. Huh. Really? Stone. Oh yeah, we don't have much stone. Okay. Well, I'll do 3 stacks then, just to give it, just so that we get some tin from this. Should be good though. All right, wait for this to finish. I feel like I can relax a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit. Oh. I feel like we did a lot there. We're obviously not done, but you know how it is. Okay. Cool. All right. So that should get us tin. That's good. And then we can maybe get some overclockers, which right now we don't need, but we're going to. Let's do 16, and that will get us to what we want. Oh, 16. Next. Start. Nice. I will say that there's something like it just hit me really strong then. The satisfaction of clicking craft and then hearing the different machines turn on, that is amazing. For some reason, that's infinitely more satisfying than the machines just running 24/7. Because it's sort of like, I don't know, it's like, for a fact it's doing what you want. Oh, it's so nice. It's just pure satisfaction there. Okay. So that works, right? It will work. The issue is, obviously I need to probably configure it, do all that sort of stuff, which is very annoying, I will say. Yeah, let's get this guy. Auto input, press escape to make it a bit easier. Set that guy to output. I wonder, can I just say, like, I don't really know if I can just say auto output. Like, and not do this, or the other way around. But I think that's fine. So that should work. That should work for that guy. How slow is this? So we had 2 just before. What are we at? We're at 6. That's not too bad. I thought we were going to be at like 3 or 4. So it's pretty good. Obviously, you know, it's not crazy. We could probably farm it, like actually farm it. But once again, I'm not too fast. I think I'm okay with what's happened. Yeah, in the future episodes, that'll be fine. Although, we'll see. So that's one way to automate glowstone. There you go. What's way number 2? Way number 2 is redstone ore in the industrial grinder. Yes. yes, and I don't know, maybe more yes? Are you kidding me? What I would love to do though is, oh no, he's at the front. I'm going to take out this redstone recipe and I'm going to change it to be the industrial grinder one because that sounds like just the better way to do it. Because we're going to be getting glowstone from it. So let's go industrial grinder. We get tiny. It's tiny glowstone. You know, don't get me wrong. But it is glowstone. Yeah, we'll do 2 recipes. One if we're after the tiny dust, and one if we're after redstone. Oh, that looked so weird. Okay. Did we ever automate the ice? I don't think we did we? We probably should have. That can go there. And that can go there. Beautiful. Enjoy your stay. Did that work? It looks like it did. Beautiful. What were we doing with the clay dust? Clay dust we were getting from the grinder. Yep, so we'll chuck that guy back inside. What else do we have on us? We've got a bunch of these cells. I'm sure we'll figure out where they go. I'm just running around placing things where they've got to go. Hooking up all the connections. It's for the greater good. Like, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. Okay. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to like, okay. What did this do again? Empty cell from tin ingots. That's a crafting recipe. The sulfur cell was helium and redstone. So sulfur cell, and then we were doing the, we could do that recipe. That gives us sulfur and helium. Is that the recipe we were doing? Yeah, okay, with glowstone and an empty cell. Yeah, okay, sweet. So that guy goes into this centrifuge. Right? Yeah, I think so. Sweet. Nice. How's that? I just want to have raw ingredients. Like that's what I want to see when I attempt to order this matter fabricator. In case you forgot what we were doing this for. Matter fabricator, when I click order, it wants industrial machine frames. Somehow we've completely missed that. Industrial machine frame. Whew, I love to see things I don't have. Titanium and chromium. Titanium, of course, being, well, titanium plates, right? Sure, we can do that. And then titanium ingots. We're back in this party, are we? All right. Cool. Okay, so it's going to be frozen titanium hot ingots. Sure, whatever. Titanium hot ingots. Wow, who would have thought? Blast furnace dust. Uh-huh. I'm following. And the dust. Heart of the Sea is looking pretty good. Looks like we've got to do tiny dust. Okay. So the dust comes from tiny dust. And the tiny dust we get from bauxite. Okay. Perfect. Industrial electrolyzer. Obviously, we're in it for the tiny dust. So we'll add that recipe. We've obviously got the rest of this automated. Then with the tiny dust, we will be creating the real dust. And I think the rest is all automated. So tiny dust to real dust. That crafting recipe as well. Do we have any more? What was this? That's the electrolyzer. So, oh my god. Yeah. It's probably good though. Like we are genuine. We're getting so much done, but I feel like I'm just talking. Like my voice, I'm losing it. You're going to go in there because that's where you're going to come from. Then we've got plates. We've got the hot ingot freezing, and we've got the blast furnacing of the dust. Okay. This guy, I will have to, tell him what to do. So I think these are all pretty much inputs, except for the tops that are obviously going to be outputs. Oh god. Hell, what are we at? 48 seconds. 48 minutes. 48 seconds. That'd be a short video. That would be a shorts, yeah. I should probably do a shorts. It's fine though. Okay. All right, let's go put the other stuff away. What do we have? Yeah. yeah. Everything. Yeah. So what do we do? Blast furnace, compressor, freezer. So the blast furnace, you will receive the dust into hot ingot. The freezer, you will receive, oh, that's a fluid input, an item output. This is annoying. We need an item input, don't we? I believe we do. Can I put one of those together? It shouldn't take that long. We should be able to. The only other question that is worth asking is, do we have enough connections? It's a great question, and we don't have a way to tell. Hold on. All right, we've got 21 of 32 connected to 78.9F, and we've got 16 connected to B5A5. Okay, so B5A5 is what we're currently jumping on. And if we go and look over here at what B5A5 is, because of course that's a sentence, we can tell that B5A5 is actually this guy here. So he's perfectly fine. He's only carrying 16. Nice. You guys following? Okay. You guys keeping up to date with the B5A5 C5? Yeah, maybe a little bit. But no, that is fine. That just means that what we can do is we can get this casing here, which will give us an item input. And then we can also grab a pattern provider to give us the other bit that we want to go here. So you'll get picked up. Thank you. Oh, that's fine. I'll jump out in a second. That'll go there. Awesome. You'll be a pattern provider. Brilliant. And all that should be good. So currently he is still making ice because I believe I ordered a lot. I have a requester that's requesting one at a time up to 1,000. So currently in the ice department, we're pretty close. So that's pretty good. But obviously we'll be putting some new recipes in here. Hot ingot into cold ingot is one of them. And then the compressor here is going to meet its maker in the form of that recipe there. Okay, so what are we up to? Does anyone know? I'm not too sure. Let's try though. Matter Fabricator. What do we have? Platinum, we still don't have the actual ingots crafted somehow. There's iridium, obviously. And then there's the berries. And then there's some tin ore, which we're working on, like in the background. Chromium plates is the last other piece, apart from the platinum ingot, which we'll get to. Chromium plates, obviously, is going to be this. Hold on. This has been just pattern auto crafting bonanza. Blast furnacing the stuff into ingots. That seems like the best option. Because I don't... If we don't have to use the freezer, we may as well just skip that. So that looks like that's what that is. The dust. Ruby dust. All these things that I don't really know if I have. Okay, what about tiny dust? Tiny dust. Looks like we're going to have to get from like rubies or something. We do have some rubies. We don't have a lot. The spawn rate for rubies is 0.09. So pretty much 0.1. And it's higher than what we've been digging at. So like it is possible to find some. And it's also a 2% chance out of the steam quarry. All right. That's if we want this. Or we actually get it from redstone and empty cells. And we can obviously farm redstone quite easily. So I think we do that. I think that is the play. As horrific as a recipe this looks, I think that's what we want. Oh god. We get this. We're probably picking so many bad recipes here, but I do think it's fine. So let's go here. Hold on. I think we got the ingot recipe. I think we're currently after the ruby into this recipe. So that's what we want. So we want the dust. So let's go here. Click the dust. We want to do it in the electrolyzer. That guy there. We'll have that automated, and it will be to receive chromium dust. And we also get some compressed air. We're going to be getting a lot of good stuff, okay? It's going to be fine. This is the blast furnace, right? Yep. You're going to get this recipe. Nice and easy. Obviously, we're going to need to plate some stuff. So that guy's full, I think. So this guy's up next. You're going to go there. Cool. And then we just have, you know, some electrolyzer stuff to take place. Oh, God. All right. Well, yeah. We'll see. So... what did what? This guy's the industrial electrolyzer. So that's you here. Yep. And so then, what's this? The chromium dust is the electrolyzer. Yeah, hold on, wait. No, that's the other one. You go there. The ruby dust, which is what we want, is from the industrial centrifuge, which is this guy here. And so that goes there. Right? I think so. And so then that should be chromium plates automated. We still haven't done the platinum, so hold on. If we search platinum, we've got the plates automated. We have nothing else. Okay. Yeah. All right. Great. We can work this. We can do this. So, what I was going to do, of course, was going to be just the smelting recipe, because that seems like the easier thing to do. We don't have to deal with like the hot ingots or anything. The dust itself, I think we were going to end up using some of the little dust, right? That's why I thought we like already automated all of that stuff. But we've got stuff here, but we just like it doesn't. There's no recipe for it. What do we get them from? All right, that tiny dust is useless. Tiny platinum. We get. Oh yeah, it was from iridium. It was just we we're going to use iridium to get it. Gotcha. Raw iridium with water in the industrial grinder, so we'll remove the water. This will give us raw iridium, although I'll mainly be using it for that. Okay. Oh, I feel like exhausted. I'm. Are you ever like that out of like not out of breath? Maybe out of breath. I'm not sure specifically, but like I feel almost like almost sick. I wouldn't say sick, obviously. But like you sort of get heading that way. I'm definitely there. So I'm glad that we're pretty much at the end of this episode. Okay. Let's try this again. Matter fabricator. What's a matter fabricator? Platinum dust. But I will be making you. And then glowberries, tin ore. How is that? Have we clocked it? Is it really? Yeah, it's really depleted. I think what you can do, you can use stone. I don't know if this does any better, but I think I could also grab tin. Have we used all the tin? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so we're just mowing through tin. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. You may or may not like it. You probably won't like it. Let's go. I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Just real quick. I'm going to automate stone so that we have more stone. I'm going to do that by doing this. Oh, you know what? They're going to be crafting recipes. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. So, first things first. Let's... This episode, it's trying to end. I'm telling you. So, I want to automate block of iron. I want to automate lava bucket. I want to automate chest. Lava bucket is going to be a simple one. It is literally going to be empty bucket equals lava bucket. Oh, sorry. Empty bucket equals lava bucket. Pretty simple stuff. And it is going to take place in this tank unit here, which means it is going to go in there. There you go. Beautiful. So now we just need lava. Hold on. I forgot the vital ingredient to this recipe. 1 second. The vital ingredient being lava. You know? Lava. There we go. 1 bucket of lava. Nice. Okay, update that. Brilliant. All right. Put it back in there. Yep. 1 second. All right. What's next? Oh yeah, the chest and stuff. Did we even... No, we didn't grab chest recipes, so I want the recipe for a chest. Sure. Good recipe. Block of iron as well. Not that one. That's a pretty silly recipe, to be honest. I don't know why it would do that, but that is the recipe we want there. Cool. We'll hook these up. Is that good? That good? Yep, all crafting recipes. I don't know if we have the room for all these crafting recipes, but I've got them. Alright, so that's that taken care of. So, if I had lava in the system, would be good. Problem is we don't have lava. How do we solve that? I'll be honest, I think we have to do it next episode. Yeah, I think so. I think one more recipe that we possibly forgot was the actual... Oh, sorry. The actual platinum dust using these ingredients. I think that's the final piece. In terms of like what we actually can craft and that sort of stuff. We're also out of some crystals or glowstone probably. Is there a singular empty spot? I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Beautiful. Okay. Oh. So what did we do this episode? I mean, we built some structures, which is good. Some multi-blocks. We've almost fully automated this guy. We've got to wait for the glowberries. Hopefully next episode they're done. We need to find iridium. That's obvious. We actually need a decent... You know what's horrible? I'm making this matter fabricator to automate iridium, but I need more than half a stack of iridium to even get to the matter fabricator. Whereas at that point, I'd probably just keep mining to get the full stack so that I can have infinite of it easily. You know what I mean? But it's fine. But yeah, all of these are pretty much raw ingredients, which is really, really good. We've got all the other steps automated. Whether they work is a different question. But I'll tell you what, it's a question for another day. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Thank you genuinely to you watching the video. Thank you to our donators and channel members for supporting the channel financially. You don't need to, don't feel pressured to, but I do appreciate the generosity, so thank you for doing that. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Spend the One. That's the direction that they are. Thank you guys. And that will be it. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. As for the thumbnail, well, I guess I'll do autumn. Oh, we didn't even build the thing. What is this? What was this for? That's for... we'll build that later. I don't even... Oh, do I build it now? No, I don't want to. Oh, I don't know what to do. Automating matter fabricator, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just have like this open or something. Yeah. I don't know, but you get the idea. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. You know what I'll do? I'll snap inside here because we've got a lot of machines in here now. So like it's proper. It's a factory. Maybe I do like that. All right. Goodbye.